All right. Before we move on, one of the things I miss most about playing in the National Football League, and really just about playing sports and playing football, is hearing a coach talk. I miss a coach speaking. I miss that motivational stories, life lessons. It's almost like the preacher on Sunday getting up and giving you the little bit of thing that you need to hear to get your mind right. And right now, Stout, are you here?
Right here.
Come on up here, big man. Thank you for coming. All right, is this on? It's on. All right. Well, I'm going to give you this, and you're going to do just like you did to me for 12 years? We'll call it 11 years. Over a decade, Stout has given me motivation to play the sport, and more than that, he's given me, a way to carry about with life. And a lot of that stuff is synonymous with football, so I thought it'd be awesome to do this kind of each week, is to bring a coach up and just let him talk to our football family, which is all you guys and everybody watching at home. And there'd be nobody else to start this with other than Stout. So Stout, what does football mean to you?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you got it. Go ahead.
So first of all, I loved to play the game as a player. I was really just loved to play the game. And so when that ended for me, immediately I went into coaching at the college level for 30 years. And so it never was, for me, it was always, I get to go to practice. I get to go to the meeting. And to this day, I swear to God, to this day, and Jason can attest to this, it's still that way. It will always be that way until I say I don't want to do this anymore. But it's not always that easy for the player. The player gets beat up. He gets, it's a long season. He gets tired. So along the way, and I think this is what Jason was alluding to, is along the way, I felt it was very important for me to bring, I'm always bringing juice, period, but I'm a high energy guy, but I always feel like it's important to motivate the player along the way, not just teach him the fundamentals, not just to teach him the scheme, but to bring him along and motivate him along the way. And I think this is maybe what Jason was talking about is, it's a long season. It's not a still shot. It's a motion picture. It goes on and on and on. These guys get tired, they get beat up. And so I would use phrases like, no man is an island, you must draw your strength from others. And the guys would look, like, oh shit. And so Jordan would look at Landon, or, because they play next to each other, and so like, oh yeah, that's us. And or I would say things like, effort requires no talent. That's a very simple term, but if you think about it, it's very true, very true. I would say things, because I would speak about the scheme, I would talk about the footwork and how to surface the block, or maybe how to set on a different alignment. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and I don't know what it is, I don't know why it is, I would just go off on this little tangent, and I would talk about something my father might have said to me. 99% of the time, I never knew what that 1% was. The easy way is the wrong way. And I think the players, those little nuggets may push a guy past where he needs to be, that maybe get him to that point where he can give a little bit extra for his teammate. Give of yourself to your teammate. And stuff like that, little phrases like that, I think help the players get that next level. And we're very fortunate, because, at least I've been very fortunate. I heard Charles talk earlier. I was upstairs, and he talked about the passion, that he loves people that bring the passion. He loves people that, man, this is Philly. This is what Philly is. I feel like I landed in heaven when I came here, because it's like no, I mean that. I'm not just, I ain't just bullshitting. It's my person. Even though I'm from New York City, I feel like I was born and raised here. This is my personality. You should get on our ass if we don't do great, if we don't do things right. That's exactly the way it should be. And so I would always say this to the players too: if you give everything you have all day, every day, these people will love you. They will love you. They will love you. So Jason literally asked me to come over and be with him and join him, and I was coming anyway, but I had no freaking idea. I was standing up here talking to you all, but I'm blessed. I've been blessed here in Philly for so many years. Great organization, great owner, great leadership, and to be around players, so many great players, and they put up with my shit all the time, and I appreciate that. But I do help people get to where they want to go, as long as they're willing to deal with my shit. So, thanks for having me. Appreciate you.
Yeah, give it up for Jeff Stoutland. I used to listen to that guy every day in the meeting room. If you tried to fall asleep for 1 fucking second, he was gonna berate you. He was gonna hit you with these little messages. He was gonna motherfuck you if you needed it. So that's the only reason I got to where I came in the NFL. So anyways, I wanted to do that because it was important to me.
They Call It Late Night with JasonKelce is presented by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.